I mean, this team under Philip Clement, he has rescued the season. There's no doubt about it. They were chasing on 4 competitions. That's now down to 3 domestic competitions. Was it just a case of a team that's been punching above its weight and just lacked quality, and maybe you could throw in energy as well? They looked leggy. Is that all it was, or was there more to it than that?
No, I definitely think, at the end of the day, they've played 180 minutes and it's been decided by the odd goal in 5, a breakaway goal for a corner, effectively. That was, it was decided by an absolute matter of millimetres through VAR. So, there certainly wasn't much between the teams, which says an awful lot about the work that Philippe Clement has done with this Rangers team, considering, Benfica, what's their squad worth? £140 million. They spent £90 million, £80 million, in the summer. So, for Rangers to take a team like Benfica and push them so close, it speaks, speaks volumes about the work that Rangers have done lately. I do think you're right when you talk about them being leggy and being tired. I mean, I just think that they look like a team that was sort of running out of ideas and running out of a bit of gas in the latter stages. And, I thought Philippe Clement was right when he spoke about the fact that, when he's looking to try and rescue the tie with 20 minutes left, when he's putting on the likes of Matondo or Cantwell and Roof, these guys are all, newly back from injury. They're, Cantwell was his first appearance. Matondo's had 15, 20 minutes here and there. Roof, has been like that much of the season. Has barely really started the game, barely had any sort of prolonged runs in the team. And yet they're the guys he's having to turn to. And, I think that is the real frustration, I think, for Rangers, is that just the impact that injuries have had on this part of the season. They're still very much in the fight in terms of obviously leading the Premiership race. They're a great chance of winning a Scottish Cup as well. But in terms of Europe, just not having the full array of their talents to go and push Benfica and see what with both teams being at full strength they could really achieve, and that'll be a frustration. But part of me also thinks that I wrote in my match report last night that as much as the manager has said that he doesn't agree with this line of thinking, but this train of thought, but I really do think that if had they gone through another 2 games against, you say Marseille, I mean, as much as okay, it would have been 2 great ties, and I'm sure if Rangers had got through, they'd been delighted to have missed out the likes of a Milan or a Liverpool or a Leverkusen, but there would be 2 taxing ties at a time when I think most fans would say that the league's a priority. The bread and butter is winning a championship this season. One in the last, 12 or 13 years. This has to be the priority this year, is making sure that they get the league won. And, if they went through in Europe and had another couple of games to play, I just think that could have taken a real toll on a squad that already looks like it's spread thin. So, that's the silver lining. That's to try to put a positive spin on it, if you from a Rangers perspective. But the manager said himself last night he saw no reason why the team couldn't cope with it. I'm not so sure I agree with him, but I certainly don't think that Rangers were outclassed at all at any stage during the 2 ties. I mean, you've seen Benfica they pretty much adopted the Rangers approach from the first leg. They sat in, they tried to look in the counter, and unfortunately for Rangers, they were the one that got the winning goal.
But that's the thing.